Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well. Today's video, really wanted to do this last week. However, we're here today and we're talking about going back to the gym. I feel like a lot of people might have not gone back straight away as well. So this video might be really beneficial for those of you who are thinking about going back, who have gone back and are struggling a little bit, or they just need a bit of guidance, So the gym's in England. I know you guys on YouTube, we're so worldwide. Some of you might have gyms, some of you might not. So this video will come in use as and when. This year and last year was tough. It hit like an absolute ton of bricks, didn't it? And gyms were closed. For a lot of you guys who are subscribed to me, who follow me on Instagram, our passion is being in a gym, lifting, getting the endorphins, feeling great, getting strong, feeling sexy, helping your mental health, helping your confidence, whatever it is. The gym was kind of there for that. And I just wanted to touch on a few points about the do's and don'ts about going back to the gym, because it can feel super overwhelming. I went back on the 12th, so when they open in England. Before the session, I honestly had the worst gym anxiety. I can't even explain. I felt like I was like 3 or 4 years ago, where I used to have really bad gym anxiety, that I'd have to leave the gym. I felt judged. I felt I couldn't be in the weight section. I felt I couldn't be, this was 3 or 4 years ago. I felt like I couldn't be there. I felt like I didn't belong. And it was all these things that used to go through my head. And I had them again on the 12th in the car before I left. And I was like, oh my God, I should feel excited. You shouldn't feel a certain way. Don't feel pressure to have to feel excited or to not feel anxious. Like I said, the past year and last year were really difficult, and coming out of lockdown, it's going to be weird. It's going to be hard for some people. I have quite bad social anxiety, so I, for one, I'm a bit nervous for things opening up and, gyms being open, being around people who isn't just like your boyfriend or your family. That was Ben, by the way. I was envisioning, I'm sat in my car, he's in the house. I'm just here to tell you it is okay however you feel. Everyone feels different. Everyone's going to do things in their own way. Don't panic yourself. Don't rush yourself. You do you, and you focus on yourself during this time. So with today's video, what I want to focus on is 3 don'ts and 3 do's about going back to the gym, because it's a really cool way to do it. I can explain to you probably not what to do and what to avoid and what to do. So the first don't is don't dive back in at the deep end. So don't just lift what you were lifting pre-lockdown if you've had no kit at home. And even if you have had some kit, it's going to be different going back into a whole gym environment. You've got a lot of weights to play with. You've got a lot of dumbbells. As soon as you get there, the endorphins are going to hit like crazy. I definitely recommend that first 1 to 2 weeks working at about 60 or 50 to 60% of what you usually would in terms of intensity. This is obviously so you can focus on what you're doing in the gym. You don't feel pressure to do every single compound lift under the sun. So you wouldn't be doing a squat into a deadlift, into a hip thrust, into a barbell reverse lunge. You wouldn't be doing 4 after other, or focusing on really heavy weights. It's not really going to get you anywhere. And what you'll find is that you're going to be sore anyway. Getting back into it, you're going to have DOMs, you're going to feel a bit stiff. That's completely natural if you're going back into that environment and you haven't had those weights. Lifting weights, resistance training, tiny tears in the muscle fibers, you're going to be sore. But we can prevent being ridiculously sore by doing things properly. Number 2 is please don't feel pressured to actually go back to the gym. So me and Ben have just launched our new challenge, and it is called the Back to the Gym Challenge 2.0, but you don't have to go back to the gym. The My Coach School allows you to work out at home. It allows you just to work out with dumbbells. It allows you to work out in a gym. There's a brand new strength program, which is a progressive program, which you can also do. It's completely up to you if you want to go back. You've worked out at home for a period of time. You might have invested in loads of kit. You might love it. Please continue. You do you. You do what makes you happy. Don't feel pressure. Maybe you want to do 1 or 2 sessions in the gym for your first couple of weeks, and then you want to go to 3 to 4, and then you might cap yourself at 5 if you do 5 gym sessions. It is okay. We've got a lot of home kit now. We've got a squat rack, we've got the barbell, we've got the plates, so I'm definitely going to be doing some of those workouts at home, and there's nothing wrong with it. But also, if you're absolutely buzzing and want to go back to the gym, like I've been excited to be back. I've been back twice now, and it's great. I've missed the environment. I've just missed the atmosphere, I think, more than anything, because I have had weights at home. I've missed the atmosphere. I've missed being around people. So that's why I will obviously be going to the gym. And also, I find like filming in the gym, my content is better. Comment below if you obviously do want me to film like more gym workouts on YouTube. There's tons on my Instagram. No pressure to go back. You do you and go back when you're ready. The third one is, and this one is important, don't expect to be where you were pre-lockdown. Now, you might have lost a bit of muscle size, you might have added on a bit of body weight or body fat. That is absolutely fine, no problem. You've got to remember your strength might have decreased because you've not had a gym in your back garden or in your lounge, and that is okay. We have muscle memory. You will be able to build it back up, but don't expect to build it back up in the first week. Give yourself 4 or 5 weeks, to get back to it. Could take somebody a bit less, it could take somebody a bit longer. The strength program from the My Coach School is progressive to build you back up and build your strength back up to your PBs and 1 rep maxes, so that is always something you could try. Link below. Now, they're really 3 basic don'ts, and I think they're just important. I don't want to overload you. I don't want to just, give you so much shit that it's completely overwhelming. That's not what this video is for. So they're my 3 don'ts. Now, my do's. The first do is focus on form, technique, and mind to muscle connection. This is so important when you go back to the gym, because say, for example, you've not had a barbell at home and then you're going into the gym and doing barbell squats. You've really got to focus again on that form, on that movement, on the technique. If your technique isn't quite there, slow it down, control the movement, control the reps. Don't just lash out and put loads of weight on the bar and kill yourself off. Focus on technique, focus on form, definitely in the first 1 to 2 weeks back. In terms of the positioning on the bench, I don't want you to be resting on your neck, and I don't want you to be resting on the middle of your back. You want to be near the upper portion of your back, so near your scapula. Chin tucked, gaze forward. If you want, you can put your elbows on the bench. I usually find this easiest for stability. Number 2, do you follow a program that you enjoy? Now, following a program is important in general because you want something that's progressive. You want something to help you achieve your results, achieve your goals. The My Coach School app is coming so soon. You guys know that we started building the app last August, and because it's not a white label app where you just like stick your logo on, it is literally built from nothing, from the ground up. This is why it takes longer. The app is coming so soon. I'm so excited. In the meantime, obviously just join the My Coach School and the app will be there for you. That is just an example of a program. You don't have to join the school. You can join whatever. You can get an online coach. You can do whatever suits you. Follow someone on Instagram, work, whatever it is. When you go back to the gym, make sure you do have something ready for that session, because you might feel a little bit anxious and overwhelmed with like all the kit, and it's different. We're cleaning things and there's lots more people and things like that. So if you have a program to follow, a program that you look forward to, it'll help you so much. Number 3, do drop the reps, the sets, the load, and focus on the execution and the movement. So this is similar to point 1 where it's technique. However, this is more focused on dropping the load, i.e. dropping the ego lifts. You're going to build it back up. Don't expect to be where you were. Like I said before, it is okay that you've lost some strength. You don't need to get it back within that first week. You have a lot more time. You don't have a week. You don't have a week. Okay, you've got months now to progress, build yourself back up, avoid injury by reducing the load, the reps and the sets, and your overall volume. You'll find your longevity of training will increase if you do this. It's obviously quite hard though when you do go back to the gym and then you see all these 25 kg weight plates and you're thinking, oh my God, I've not seen those in like 6 months. Don't feel the need to whack them all on. You don't want to be an ego lifter on your first week or your first 1 to 2 weeks back in the gym. The soreness won't thank you. You might get injured, and also you'll just regress rather than progress. So they are my 3 do's and 3 don'ts. I hope they were helpful for you if you are going back to the gym, or if your gym's opening maybe at the end of the month. I think Scotland and Ireland are opening at the end of the month, or Wales potentially as well. England's opens on the 12th, so we opened last week. America, I'm not so sure what you guys are up to. I think half my American clients are in gyms and half of them are not. Wherever you are in the world anyway, I hope you are keeping well. I hope you are safe. I hope you are smiley and positive, and that my videos bring a little bit of positivity into your life. Comment down below what else you want me to do. I'm going to bring more challenges back in. Go back to last week's where Ben literally made me eat the weirdest food for 24 hours. I can't even talk about that right now. But have a wonderful evening or morning or afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.